Good afternoon there. This is Howard Rourke, White Mage from Genova server, and we're here today to talk about A2 Savage, as requested from the Facebook page White Mage Discussions. Here we have our A2 Savage run from last week, on last Tuesday. We're going to bring it up here full screen. We are just now going in. Now, as a side note, everybody needs to remember that what people do may or may not work for them. This is our method, this is what we have found to work. Our tank right here, Dias, he actually normally mains warrior, but he did level up paladin just for this fight. He is an all-star. A few couple things before we go in here. This is how I keep my party list. I've seen a lot of videos where people just go with the standard party composition list of healer, tank, tank, healer, DPS. I find this to be a little bit more useful for me personally. And I keep a cooldown bar right here, just especially because of this one right here, tier 2, so I try not to miss any procs for that. So let's go in.
Meaning that I was like, cultured and smart.
Some groups tend to pull from right here. We actually come over here to start off. Makes it easier for,
I
I
don't
guess,
like
for the
that judgment.
DPS to start off with their stacks if they're a monk or a ninja. I'm not sure. I don't DPS.
Calls at the restaurant.
We do have a lot of raid shower that goes on. This is our second clear for here.
Half our state is Hickville, so
We cleared it the previous
I don't
week
fucking care.
on Saturday, so that's coming back in on Tuesday.
Pretty much half of any northern state is Hickville.
Beginning of this fight really
Well, Florida's especially egregious.
is a slow start.
I can say that there's literally a
Oh,
lot
that's a good point right
happening
there.
right
Our
now that
uh,
is
Dark Knight is actually
fine.
main tanking because we started the fight with a
All right.
Dark Knight and a Warrior, and since he was more comfortable with the main tanking role, we let him keep on main tanking in this fight.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, we're heading in. Oh, there we go. Right here, I just put a cure. Right here, I start off, that's a little bit quick right there. I start off with just a regen, nothing else. I throw out some DPS, arrow 2, arrow 1, and a stone 3. That's all, my dots and one stone 3. Regens on both tanks right after that. That once again, that's all you're doing. Regens to keep everything up. Arrow 3
Getting
hits
in now.
the ad getting pulled in right on time. And right there, I use an SIs. Brings my DPS, bring my
Scooters
mana
and
back up,
crouton.
and then that's all the DPS I'm doing right there. And I know some white mages tend to do a lot more. Um, Biggest thing with this fight is it is just a
Scooters and
huge mana drain.
all the
Right here, I
times.
put down a bubble. Um,
Cool.
Prior to me putting down that bubble, I actually popped Divine Seal and put regens on both of the
Scooters
tanks.
pick
This is
all
just
the
so I can put
times.
down the bubble, regens, and that's all the healing that can be done right here. Because our ninja who is in the Godwalker tank, he's staying right there.
Huh.
Other ads get brought in, done, no more needs to
First
get done.
Who made that for you, man? Who made that bubble?
I don't really do too much DPS here. I think I threw my dots out at the beginning of it, but that's about it. The beginning of this fight is really boring for white mages. As you see in the video, well,
Raiders
you
never
can't
hear
see because
about
I have
that
my
shit
video
in the
blocking this right
game.
now, but I
Yeah,
tend to
it's
vape a
true.
lot in this
Yeah.
fight because the beginning of it there's not much to do. Once again, keeping regens
I think
up.
a soldier got missed there. I'm sorry.
Fine. You got them all anyway.
Fine, cut.
Now I'm just sitting on myself.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot to do. I could do some DPS, but as far as mana conservation goes, I'm trying to make sure I have enough going in the next phase. Our Scholar doesn't really leave cleric stance until Jagdalls come out. He's pushing like 10. He's pushing almost 1,000 DPS for this fight. All right, bombing off. Now here's something that we do because we have a summoner. Second bomb is about to drop. I fluid aura it.
Drop.
He sends Garuda out to go push it back into the corner, and I move into position. Now, something to watch out for right here. He has vulnerability
Push the
stats.
bomb.
Your main tank does. So coming into here, he's gonna take a couple hits, and he's gonna drop down. So you have to be ready to heal him. We had him die here a couple times. I popped Presence of Mind coming into here. Oh, and then the prey. Now, we're gonna actually get pause for a second and talk about the prey mechanic here. The prey mechanic doesn't work like it does in, say, A1 Savage or any. We call it the prey mechanic because that's what we're used to calling it from T10. It's no, one of the second coils. But this prey mechanic works entirely different from any other one, just like A1's worked entirely different from the previous ones as well. Um, the way it works is at the end of its timer, it is going to hit for whatever health is missing. So, let's say if it were to hit right here, it would do about 3,000 damage, bring them down to here. Um, Sometimes if I have time, I'll throw a stone skin up. There. Now, I'm just gonna say I'm not 100% sure on that because we have had times it's really finicky where Bergen, if he was up, I actually went back and watched frame by frame, and it still wasn't shot the tank. We don't know if it was just an odd night, if something's going wrong, but it is possible. So you guys are gonna have to do your best to make sure they're healed up through the praise. And we're starting up again. Okay, coming in. Make sure he gets up. Alright, that's that. Pop the side so it was ready again. Now right here, I put up they have the regens, and I also put my bubble down again as soon as it was available. This helps mitigate this area of healing a lot. Once again, still just healing. There's not a lot going on in this fight, besides for the white mage. You're just healing back and forth. There are a couple moments where it gets a little hectic. But, alright. First Jagdoll just came out. I moved over. I'll just get out of that entire area. It makes me uncomfortable to be there. Now, as to why I was actually standing over there, I'm not sure. It was something our tank driver requested I do.
Oh shit, I might take this hit. Yep.
Alright.
I need to heal
Now,
myself.
if every once in a while the tank driver might get hit, I just go down, I throw regen on him as soon as I can, and then live and forget about him, you know? Alright, see my mana's getting down pretty low here, and I've popped Shroud already, I've popped the size.
Move off onto the Jackdaw.
I just recently popped Divine Still again. Everything to maintain, everything right here to maintain mana. Now I see our bard just put up Ballad. Jagdoll's still up, Inspire's still up. Once those are the only two things up, that's when our bard starts to put up his Ballad.
Thank you for the MP.
As a side note, our summoner actually gains a lot. It helps him having Ballad here as well because he's doing so much DPS.
Are we
Alright,
actually on time?
4 Jagdoll is about to come out. This is where we split. I take the Paladin, I take the Paladin, the Scholar takes the Dark Knight.
Stacks are up.
Nice. Oh yeah, perfect.
Just keep on healing.
Just make sure dice don't get hit.
Occasionally I'll throw up a heal on the Dark Knight. A lot of the time it's going to be my Tetra,
Howard, move towards
if
the
I have
Jackdaw,
it up.
please.
Something to keep in mind here also is just wherever your guy's pulling the bombs to, like he had to tell me to move right there because I was too close. Try and keep an idea of where your positioning is.
That would go so much better. We didn't get too much new.
We actually lost our bard. I forgot we lost our bard there.
Earned it.
Other benefit, our summoner is actually first revive if somebody happens to die in any of these, and then scholar, and then white mage. I rarely have to revive because between the two of
Screaming
them,
Jagdoll.
they use theirs.
Blow up now. I'm giving Del Rey this goad once it's ready.
That's fine. Yeah, do that. I'm good.
All right.
Might not get it
All right.
actually.
Now we're moving into the next phase.
We'll see.
The paladin, because
I'll wait
the
a
paladin
minute.
pulls his over there. I get close to him, and he covers the fuck out of me because
I'll be
I'm
right
taking
over there
all
and
this
stop.
aggro.
And got me.
Come on, get him in.
Get close.
They've already got damage out.
Now this right here is probably the hardest part of the fight, to be honest with you. There's so much damage going out. The scholar, he's healing, but between the three of us, there's a lot going out still. Because he has the two Jag dolls, he has the ads that he brought over, and I have all the ads right here before they're stunned.
Where's that bomb?
Alright, everything's stunned.
I got it.
Over by
We're
text.
evened out
I
now.
got it. I'll take the hit if I have to.
Obviously, once again, I'm hurting on mana.
It'll only be me, hopefully.
Sun's at 17.
Shroud's up.
3.
Got it.
Now, from the first moment you pop the size during this fight, you should just be popping it as soon as it's up again.
You guys got it. Good job. I'll throw stacks onto the sniper with a lot of health. There's 3 stacks on him.
I'm thinking about I'm gonna remake my macro to say that a size is ready when the timer is up, so I don't miss it.
Are we okay on time?
Yeah, we have plenty of time.
No, you may have just heard him ask about time. There are certain set points you have to be. Going into the final phase, I think you want like 2 minutes. So you have to be there's this hard enrage on this fight of 10 minutes and 30 seconds or so.
They'll be able to hold it.
Alright, go ahead, kill it.
Talk about what we just did right there.
Obviously not gonna have they'll be able to hold it.
Alright,
We're pulling over the Jagdoll. We're not the DPS over here. We're kind of hanging out. We're waiting. We're getting into position, getting ready for the final phase to come. This way, once it does come, we're already in position. We don't have to worry about it, and it gives us a bit more time to get some more mana back.
go ahead, kill it.
Alright, everybody push.
Go for the AoE.
Enemies are stunned.
Alright, once again, tanks are split. I'm worrying about Paladin, Scholar is worrying about the Dark Knight.
2, yeah, Helby.
Alright, they're split right here.
Putting some stacks.
Alright, and then after this,
One left.
Gale, he vokes off Dias' Spider.
Stacks are now going up on this boom type. You want to
I'm
use that as
using
a bait target?
I'm using Living Dead now.
He's popped Living Dead. Oh no, he doesn't voke it. He still has it, but because he has all those stacks, Prey is pretty much going to drop him.
Good job.
I saved Benediction for when he pops Living Dead. Prey, Dice has both Preys, that's why he has Hollow Ground popped up.
Remember to stop DPSing this once it gets to 15%.
Close.
Yeah, I'm overhealing like a motherfucker in here.
Why is everything dying so fucking fast?
Who knows? That's what I'm wondering.
Because Poland is amazing.
Freya, you're almost 1900 right now.
Doing my best, mate.
It's all that Poland DPS.
Praise going out.
Prey's going out. Let's see, we're trying to get everybody topped.
I'm lagging.
Oh yeah, I lagged right here.
Alright, we'll do your best.
Almost over.
Lag's over.
Yeah, a little lag spike scared me for a second.
Stacks up on the other Magitech right now.
Labeling it 1.
Alright, we are nearing the end of the fight now.
The other one had stacks on it already.
I was busy on the other thing.
Okay. Well, putting stacks up.
We're good, we got a
Right.
minute.
Waiting 5 seconds and exploding. Gale needs health.
As you see, when tanks are split, I rarely use my Tetra on my tank. I'm almost always using it on the Scholar's tank just to throw up an extra heal there. Even if the tanks are split, you should still be helping your healer out.
Okay.
Or helping the other healer out.
Minus 1 thread.
-1.
And it down.
We don't have a back over here. Do you guys
We're good, we're good.
There we go. Last enemy.
Good job, guys.
A2 Savage clear. This is our second clear. We came in on Tuesday,
1848.
absolutely one shot. Our summoner DPS 1848, which is, I think, top world summoners like at 2300.
healing?
What was the time on that?
So, there's A2 Savage for you. I hope my video wasn't entirely horrible. you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments and I'll address them the best that I can.